Coming up in this episode, I'll be counting down my top 5 most nostalgic VHS tapes. Let's have a look. Hello there, I'm Harvey Retro and welcome back to Enigmatic Retro Rewind. I'm shooting on a new camera today, so it's pretty exciting. I'm going to see how this turns out. Right, so nostalgic VHS tapes. So this is my top 5, and these are basically like, not necessarily the best films, my favourite films, but it's the ones I revisit a lot, and it's also the ones that I've got a very soft spot nostalgically for, like a vivid memory. And basically I just keep revisiting them because of the nostalgia kick. Number 5, Cobra. Look at that. Look at that cover, that is iconic Stallone. Right, for a long time, I only had this on VHS. And it was the kind of movie that when I was a kid, I was like, I really want to watch it. I didn't watch it for a long time. Eventually watched it at like a friend's house, I think. But it was a really interesting movie because it's kind of like a horror movie, so it was frightening. As a kid I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting an action movie to be frightening, but the Night Slasher is a really, basically like a slasher movie character, and it really frightened me when I first saw it. But it's a silly movie, it's very good fun. The poster, of course, a lot of these entries on this list are going to be probably because of the poster. Because when you went into the video shops, you saw that poster up on the wall there, or on the shelf, you know, ready to rent, and it really made you kind of get excited and, yeah, I'll pick that up. And Cobra, that poster of Stallone, that is just peak 80s Stallone with the shades on, and the toothpick, and the machine gun. It's so good. And the movie, it's bonkers. It's not like, it's not a good movie really, but it's really exciting and the action in it is really good. So I've got a really strong soft spot for it. Okay, number 4. Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise. Again, I didn't have this on any other format for a while. I didn't have it on anything. I picked it up fairly recently, well, I say fairly recently, a few years ago, on VHS. And it's one of those movies where I love a good sports movie, where basically you have no interest in the sport, but the movie's done so well that it just doesn't matter. It's just delivered so well by Tony Scott that you're basically really into it. It doesn't matter. I've got no interest in like NASCAR at all. I won't ever have any interest in NASCAR, but this film is basically like, it's similar to like sort of Top Gun in a car really. And recently they had the F1 movie, which is very similar in a way, and there's been some fan posters knocking around of like, let's get Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt together in another Days of Thunder movie. I mean, that it would be like really cool, that. But yeah, a lot of good memories. I remember my uncle having the game on the Amiga. The game was awful. It was one of those like sort of cash in, let's just release a basic racing game quickly because the movie's coming out and the movie's going to be big. And that's exactly what happened. I remember playing it and, you know, half enjoying it, but very dull game. Like nothing like the excitement of the movie. Okay, number 3. A Nightmare on Elm Street, but look at that. Look at that. That's an interesting variant on that cover. See, that variant is the poster I remember from the video shop when I was a kid. And there was a big little landscape poster in the video shop quite high up. And that's the one I remember seeing. And that, to me, personally, is my favourite cover. It used to have Sleep Kills really big. And I think that it got branded as the Sleep Kills poster. Yeah, so that is the version that I tend to watch. Even though I've got the 4K Steelbook released fairly recently of Nightmare on Elm Street, I quite like going back to that version of Nightmare on Elm Street on VHS just because A, it's been kept in very good condition, so it's a really nice tape to watch. It doesn't look worn out at all. And I just like opening it up with that cover because that's the one that I remember the most. And I might be doing another Nightmare on Elm Street video soon because it's been announced that, like, you know, there is going to be a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie. So I think a script has been approved, or an idea, like at least like a pitch or like a script has been approved by the Craven family. So like there will be something green-lit Nightmare on Elm Street wise. So it'd be nice to talk about that with Johann, I think, and we'll basically just, maybe we could rank the movies but also talk about a potential new movie and what we'd do with it, because it's like we don't want to remake again because that really didn't work. So you kind of need to like revitalize the series in a good way. And how would you do that? Well, it'd be a good thing to talk about. Okay, number 2. It's a big one. Batman 1989. Now, some people might have thought that this would be a number 1 for me. Look at the back, look at that. I love this yellow case. It's great. The tape, I don't think the tape's that exciting. No. No, the tape just looks like that. But yeah, so this is one of my favourite movies. It's probably my most, well, it is second for a reason. I was going to say it's my most revisited tape, but I don't think it is, because my number 1 spot will claim that. But God, I was so into this film at the time, and I absolutely devoured everything. Like, I had the trading cards. I can still smell the bubblegum from that you got with those trading cards. I had toys, like the Kenner toys.
Batman's battle against crime never ends, and now you can bring the action home.
Batman, haha, you missed. Yeah, but I only missed once. You can't escape, Joker. Just watch if you can. You won't be alone for long.
And in the Batcave,
no criminal can hide from Batman. Batman, gotta run to jail.
Each item sold separately from Sharon Toy.
It was frustrating for me as a kid because I couldn't go to the cinema to see it when it came out because it was a 12 and I wasn't 12 yet. And even though when it came out on video, like it came out quite, I think either the same year, it's like unexpected because it was such a big hit, or maybe it could have been the next year. But anyway, if it was 1990, it was around about that mark. I was like still young, but I just kept, it was really popular at the video shop, kept like ringing them up, like, is it back yet? Is it in stock? Can I come and rent it? As a little kid, and they let me reserve it, even though it was actually a 15 in the UK on video because they hadn't really introduced the 12 rating. And if my memory serves me correct, I think like they only really made it 12 in the cinema to make more money, get more bums on seats. But like, I think it was actually always going to be a 15 when it was released on video. So yeah, 15 certificate, and I just had to go in with my mum to rent it because like she often used to let me rent 15s. I saw a lot of 18s when I was really young as well, but not usually with my mum's permission, just at friends' houses and stuff. But yeah, 15 on video, and that was okay. And I think because of how hyped I was for it, it would have really, everything would have hit the fan if I wasn't allowed to rent this movie. But yeah, number 2, Batman 1989. Okay, number 1. It has to be, drum roll please, Die Hard.
Thank you one and all, and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It's Christmas Eve in L.A. But a team of terrorists.
You want money? What kind of terrorists are you? Who said we were terrorists?
Have their own holiday plans.
And I'm telling you, you're just gonna have to kill me. Okay. We do it the hard way.
But the one thing they didn't plan on was New York cop John McClane.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I want blood, and you'll have it.
They have already killed one hostage.
This channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Lady, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Come to Papa, honey.
Are you really an American?
Only if New Jersey counts.
What does he think he's doing?
Job.
Here's the artillery on us.
You idiot. It's not the police.
It's him.
He's an easy guy to like
Welcome to the party, pal.
and a hard man to kill. Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
Okay, this has become obviously the Christmas classic for most people. You know, for the last sort of probably 10 years or so, it became like, you know, a Christmas movie. People said there's that whole argument kicking off, and I mostly watch it. I have got it on DVD as well. I haven't got I haven't got Blu-ray or 4K for it because there's no real reason. Because the only like format I like watching most frequently is VHS, because it's so nostalgic to watch it in that format at Christmas. I don't know what it is, and I often get like friends round and watch it in VHS, and no one complains about it being in VHS. Everyone thinks that it just suits that format. Sometimes, occasionally, I put the DVD on, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I remember it being on TV, or I remember taping it off the TV, and it had that like look. It just suits that format. Yeah, I watch it every year, and I never get tired of Die Hard. That's why I can watch it every year, and I'll never get fed up with it. So it deserves that top spot, I reckon. And that's it. So in the comments, let me know, what do you think of this list? What would be your most revisited VHS tapes? Or just, if you're not a VHS collector, what are your most nostalgic revisited films in general, like whatever format you got them on? Even if you want to watch them on streaming, just which ones are your go-to movies nostalgically? I'm Harvey Retro, and I'll see you in the future talking about the past. Bye! Fancy supporting Retro Rewind in the best possible way? Head over to buymeacoffee.com/Harvey Retro and choose from 2 options. To unlock exclusive videos by yours truly and guests, select membership and join Harvey's AV Club for £3 a month. Or, if you'd rather, just say thank you without joining the club, select support and buy us a VHS tape, which is a single £5 contribution. And don't forget to tell us which classic you're adding to our library, as it might inspire me to review that movie in future. And that's it.